Now, when we think about the factory of the future, a system which is super transparent and very flat with information sharing, then you can guess that also the roles of the leaders change. From caring about results and numbers into leaders who care about their subordinates, who care about their colleagues, who care about their team, and all that on a much more personal level. I remember when we introduced Industry 4.0 in Izmir, there were lots of people thinking only about the technology, only about transparency and pressure because of this transparency, and about becoming a glossy and too hollow organization. They were concerned and some were literally scared. What they totally missed was the fact that with more technology at hand, these leaders could do much more for their teams. But this time based on numbers and not on gut feeling. And that was new. We had a couple of leaders who were said to be less objective and favor teammates. You know that. Once we started measuring employees by numbers and not so much by gut feeling anymore, this became basically significantly less too obsolete. The leaders started to like all these employee data because they then could support the team much better, initiate trainings based on performance and quality data, and they could support and push the teams towards higher efficiency and therefore more salary for everyone. Remember that efficiency and quality is a bonus topic in the factory of the future, and also the line of the month competition is a bonus topic, and that applies to the leaders of these lines too. Now all that turns into a completely different mindset and self-esteem of leadership. The way how they see themselves in the organization changes. They become coaches of their teams. They understand, like in soccer, that the coach never makes the goals, which is not usual, let's say. The player makes the goals on the field. The coach does everything he or she can to prepare the team to succeed. Nothing more, nothing less. For this new way of working, leaders have to be released from various standardized jobs, controlling and planning functions. And I know that this probably sounds strange, and I'm not saying that leaders don't need to know anything about numbers anymore. What I'm saying is that they need to know about numbers, a lot about numbers, but they also, and more importantly, need to know a lot about their employees and their performance and why they perform as they do. Now, how to become such a leader and what it needs to change and advance, we are going to talk about in this module in much more detail. And basically what this means is from this leadership to this leadership. Asking better and smarter questions, understanding more what's going around with more data and more information, and make better decisions and leadership. Now, when we think about the factory of the future, a system